another great week and get prepared for the coming weekend.
Okay, once again, we'll get the mic to you right here in the front row. Just go ahead.
Questions for players first, right?
Yes, this is for players.
Hayden, you had a big weekend at the plate, and I just want to know, as of late, I think you've homered in 10 of the last 20 games you've played in. What's been working for you lately?
Just trusting myself and really like keyholing specific spots and not getting outside of my plan in that aspect. When I say trust myself, I just not overdoing anything. I know I'm strong, so I don't really have to try to force balls to be hit hard. I just got to let it happen, and that's about it. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. It's just a deep connection, I suppose.
Okay, right here in the front, guys.
Yes, for Dylan. You have like a career NCAA tournament average like 485 with 7 home runs. I mean, what is it about the NCAA tournament that you kind of take it up a notch?
I don't know, really. I just kind of, I don't know, there's a deeper will to win and a deeper will to compete with, my teammates. Just go out there and try and have as much fun as I possibly can with these guys. And, I don't know, it just kind of, the more fun I have, the better I play. So, that's what I try and do.
Right behind him.
Yeah, Dylan, you mentioned earlier this week that you've been waiting kind of 3 years to have this experience to play postseason ball at the box. Did it kind of live up to everything you'd expect? And then just kind of also talk about the offense and just how you guys did this weekend.
Yeah, it's definitely lived up to the expectations that I had, for sure. The energy, the atmosphere was unbelievable. And, all the guys, I think, were really has some tunnel vision for this weekend, and it was it worked out. Everybody was gelling pretty well this weekend, and we just passed it to the next guy, really, and we had faith in all the guys. All the pitchers came in and pounded the zone and did what they needed to do.
Josh, you've had a big weekend and you've been playing pretty well here out of late. What has sort of clicked for you maybe over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, just showing up to the field every day and trusting my process. Even if I'm not in the lineup or anything, just doing whatever I can to help the team win that day. And every at-bat, just slowing it down and being where my feet are and just trying to help the offense.
Dylan, that home run you had yesterday, you were about as excited as I think anyone here has seen you. What was sort of that moment for you, and was that sort of the biggest home run you've hit so far in your LSU career?
It was just I tried to get the offense going, really. I felt like it was a spark for this lineup to kind of get going. Before the rain delay, we were we trusted our plan. We had the right plan going in, but the bats were a little quiet. We were able to go in and reset our minds. I think it was just a turning point to get the team going and the crowd going. So it felt good.
Back in the back.
Dylan, just getting to play at Alec Box Stadium in the postseason atmosphere, I know you'd look forward to that for a while. Just how was that whole experience for you this weekend?
It was unbelievable. I think this is the best. The atmosphere was the best I've seen since I've been here so far. It was awesome. I think the players lived up to it too. They enjoyed every bit of it. It was great to see everybody out there. It was awesome.
Back here in the front.
Dylan, so many players speak so highly of your mentality. What is the one thing that just keeps you grounded throughout all this season?
Yeah, I guess just the balance really throughout the year. Just trusting my process every day, but also doing things I love outside of baseball, which is going fishing or hanging out with friends. Really, I think the balance, keeping the mind fresh all the time, it gets me. More willing and having more fun out there. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Hayden, you caught a variety of lefties today. I just wanted to know from your perspective, what was working for Riley Cooper, Griffin Herring, and Nate Ackenhausen?
It was a good change because we primarily threw righties throughout the week. So it's good to have both, especially coming out of the pen. And like we say, we trust our guys. We trust anybody who comes out of the pen to get the job done, especially for that hitter that they're supposed to face. So it was awesome. Griffin took big strides. Nate looked good as usual, and then it was good to see Coop out there as well.
Michael?
Yeah, it's for Josh and Hayden. We'll start with Hayden because we're on you. Just Coach mentioned it, winning games in different ways, right? Obviously, the first game was very different than the last 2 games. How much confidence does that give you? I know he preaches that all the time, but to execute and do it.
Right. In postseason play, you have to be able to score in any possible way. And a big emphasis for us is just when there's runners in scoring position, slowing down and putting a good at bat together. And that's a big focus for our whole lineup is just quality at bats and pass it to the next guy and keep it moving.
Yeah, like Hayden said, just being able to keep the stick moving in the lineup. Some days the wind might be blowing in or something like that, so we might have to lay a few bunts down. And it's just good knowing that everybody in our lineup can do anything needed to help move the offense.
Right here in the front.
Dylan, throughout this weekend, having Josh in front of you, creating offense the way he did, what did it do for you as the leadoff hitter to have him in front of you?
Yeah, it was awesome to have him, bat in front of me, bat in the 9 hole, but in front of me when the lineup switches over. There's no breathing room in this lineup really. I think everybody has the opportunity and potential to hit a home run at any point, and he gets on base a lot of the time, so it helps turn the lineup over and gets the top of the order. Keeps the momentum going.
Okay, Jacques in the back there.
Hayden, there was a lot of discussion about how you guys would pitch this weekend, the strategy. It appeared to all lay out perfectly. Can you just describe how it went and the importance of the marble game in particular last night to get to today?
You said how we were pitched?
How LSU.
Oh, how we pitched.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was huge. We had a lot of big starts, especially from Skeens, tied through really well yesterday. And then Coop did a great job coming out today. I think everyone on our team has the ability to go out there and execute, and we have faith in each other, and I think that's the biggest part.
Right here to your right.
Yeah, Hayden, right here to your right. Just you've spoken a lot last month about just the injuries you had throughout your career, and just how rewarding is it, I guess, to have a stretch like this where you're coming through in such big moments for the team.
It's rewarding.